just got it yesterday, and it is a black-necked Tibetan crane. And now I just want to put like like some flowers, like my skin is so stretchy, but right here, and then like a small one right here maybe. Yeah. And then right here. And then like right here is the biggest piece I have left, like the biggest space. So I want to be able to do some flowers there. I was thinking maybe doing another a smaller like animal right there from the Himalayan mountains, but I won't be doing that. All of them are from the Himalayan mountains. So the first one I got from my tattoo artist is the snow leopard, and then the red panda, and then yesterday I got the black-necked Tibetan crane. I don't know about the crane, but I know that snow leopards and especially red pandas are considered endangered. So I won't be doing snapping sounds, maybe only a little bit, just because some people don't like not mouse sounds, like skin or finger sounds. So I'll try not to do too much of that. I don't support zoos anymore, but I always growing up we had a zoo pass at least for 1 year. I remember growing up when we always would go to the zoo, and we had a red panda at the zoo, and like I didn't realize how I knew they were endangered, but like they're very endangered. I felt really bad for red pandas. I feel bad for scratch that, scratch that, scratch that. Ew, ew, reverse it, 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 reverse that statement, reverse it, gotta reverse, reverse that statement. I feel bad for all animals that are in zoos. I think it is an atrocity, honestly. Just imagine yourself like, even think about like when Tiger King came out and people were like, oh my god, this is crazy, and people were focusing more on the storyline than the actual issues surrounding big cats. But the issue is not just with big cats, it's with all animals in captivity and circuses, like even places they like label themselves as animal sanctuaries, but I feel like a lot of times they really shouldn't be classified as such. And I get it, like, I love animals myself. Why do I keep doing this? Flip. I am so, like, clumsy. My spatial awareness is not good. Need to make sure that my tattoo's okay. I just hit it hard against the fan. Dang it. I have my fan right here. I have to be careful. Or else I'll like... Oh boy. Dang it. What was I even saying? Oh, a lot of places like shouldn't even label themselves as animal sanctuaries, and I get it. A lot of people, like, I love animals too. I was going like this. I want to do animal reiki. I later Australia. I don't know if there are any in Africa. I'm sorry. I'm not like a kangaroo expert. I know for sure they're in Australia. That's just an example. So like, you shouldn't bring them to like New York. Like, why would you do that? I think there should be places set up where, like, for example, you want to do like help rehabilitate a kangaroo. Oh, now it hurts where I hit on my tattoo. Okay, anyway. For example, I think we should have animal sanctuaries like where the habitats are for these kangaroos. And like rehabilitation like areas, and then we can release animals back into the wild once they are rehabilitated. And I get we need to science, but then maybe we can do like scientific research on the animals that do need to be rehabilitated anyway, as long as it's not harming them. I don't know exactly what the scientific research entails for people, like what kind of things they do, what kind of tests they perform on animals that they rehabilitate from the wild. So, I personally haven't gone to a zoo or anything in a long time, because I now know more about, within the past few years I met somebody who I thought was kind of weird, like a few years back. Ooh, not weird, like I got it, but it's like she said that she never like goes to zoos or anything. She does not support them at all, and she like talked about how it's not good to like put them on display and like confine them to these areas. I'm like, yeah, well they're, and like I didn't think like, oh well they're animals, because I think animals have souls, but it's like, but then I was thinking at that time, like I love animals, I want to be able to see them, and like how will we be able to like learn more about them? It's like, well, we have television nowadays. Some people really love zoos, and I grew up always going to the zoo, so I get it. But like, if you think about how animals have, so if you don't believe animals have souls, then I guess that's a different story. If you think animals don't feel, weird, because if you think animals don't have souls, I think you should also think then that humans don't have souls. And some people do. I know people who think like that. But then like humans obviously feel, so animals very likely obviously feel as well. It's just turning into me ranting about zoos and animal sanctuaries, animal rights. But that's okay. This is what happens to you when I get stuck on a topic. I just ramble on and on and on about it, especially if I'm more passionate about it. I absolutely love animals, which is why I do not think they should be held captive. I believe that even if you don't believe they have souls, you should believe that they feel things. And some people would go to the extreme and be like, yeah, well, what about plants? Then that means that plants have souls and stuff, yada yada. Plants are obviously like, you cannot compare a plant to an animal, okay? They don't have the same level of intelligence and are not able to like move and interact with other things or anything within their environment. But I do think plants at the very least have energy. I don't necessarily think they have souls, but they have energy within them. I think it's different. If you were to reincarnate as an animal, though, what would you reincarnate as? My favorite animal is an otter, but I would reincarnate as a house cat, because like, what a life. Unless if they're like kept outside in the winter months, and that's really sad, and they have to like fend for themselves. But so I love animals. I think they should have more rights. I think it's disgusting all around the world how they're just like put on display like they're trophies, because they're not. There are different ways to go about treating animals and learning about them. I actually would love to be a marine biologist. I thought about doing that, but then it quickly like faded away, because I'm like, I would not be able to go. I get such bad motion sickness and like seasickness, especially after my the only tattoo I could see, other than the one that they were getting at that moment, was a Mew tattoo on their arm, just staring straight at me. I'm like, that is a sign if I ever see one. Mew is part of the psychic category or group in Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon episodes, but I would not like watch all of them. I would watch it growing up, and I still to this day have over 1,000 Pokemon cards. And yeah, I connect with Mew and obviously all the psychic types because I'm very like witchy, spiritual. That's just me though. And also, if Pokemon are considered animals, it's like they have to like submit to doing everything their trainers tell them to. Right? Anyway, whole different topic. That's it though.